we all understand why they're paying Myles Garrett what they're paying him, but clearly he hurt them last year in what he did in the Pittsburgh game. That same season started with him getting ejected in the Tennessee game for losing his cool. So he does have to show in these next 5 seasons, 6 seasons, whatever it's going to be, that he's that huge difference maker that we know he is based on what we've seen. He had 10 sacks last year in 10 games. Now the key is turning that into a 15 to 20 sack season.
And he can be an unrestricted free agent as soon as 2027. So he made it young and he made it big.
Yeah, when he first, the irony I think is that when he first came into the league, there was a question of whether he had that sort of passion that, tunnel vision that great players have for just the game of football. And we know he's, kind of a different guy, more of a Renaissance guy. And yet, as it's turned out, his passion is what's taken him off the field for a number of games at the end of last year. And he's going to have to bottle that a little bit. I don't think that's going to be a question anymore, whether he's dedicated to being a great player. I think we've seen glimpses of that. He certainly is that. He just has to stay on the field now.
Yeah, I think he's the kind of guy you look at and you worry about whether a guy is going to play out the length of his contract at an upper level. I've never heard anybody say that it would be anything different with him. He seems to be a guy that's great. Let's get the money, now put it aside and go out and play football.
Yeah, I was on Twitter today right after that happened, and there's a sports talk guy, not surprisingly from Pittsburgh, who said, hey, basically they went 0-16 with this guy. How much of a difference maker can he be? And that is such flawed logic. I remember a year when the Dallas Cowboys, I think it was 1989, went 1-15 with a guy named Troy Aikman starting 8 or 9 games that season. So I think we all would agree that Troy Aikman is a difference maker and was for that franchise. I know this is a non-quarterback position, but this guy is as good as it gets for a non-quarterback in the NFL.